ordered. And what is so exciting is that the Cooks Essentials team took what you said you wanted, because we love the ease and convenience of a handheld mandolin, but we also love the quickness and speed of a food processor. Well, what if you could combine all of that together in an electric mandolin that's going to slice and dice and grate and julienne and even cube the foods you want? And what's great is it makes prep simple, it makes it fast. And the best news of all, our today's special value is under $50. So K44536 is the item number. Let me quickly tell you what your color options are and tell you what you're getting. And then Meredith Lawrence, our blue jean chef, is here, and she's going to show you why this is going to be the biggest help in the kitchen you've had in a long time. Starting in the back, we have it for you in green. And if you want to match back to your kitchen colors, that's perfectly fine. We also have your electric mandolin in purple. Just so that you know right out of the gate, purple is the most limited choice, and I know a lot of you who love your purple, you will not want to miss out on this opportunity. We have the electric mandolin for you in blue. We also have it for you in red. And then right down front, we have it for you in black. And I want to show you, because in addition to your electric mandolin, which by the way comes with a 2-quart container, so as you're slicing and dicing and all of those things, it goes right into this container. You're getting 7 different blades. So you're gonna get an extra thick blade, a thick blade, you're gonna get a thin blade, you're gonna get a julienne blade, you're gonna get a fine julienne blade. And then you're also getting your grater shredder, so things like cheeses and chocolates. And then here is where I want you to focus your attention, because this is something that you have never seen before. It is brand new. Your electric mandolin is now going to allow you to cube. So if you want those perfectly cubed, diced pieces, whether it's fruit, whether it's vegetables, whether it's cheeses, you're now able to do it. Now you can take a look at your screen and see what the retail value for an electric mandolin would be, $71, and that's a great price from QVC. Our price is $49.98. And remember, if you have a Q card, you can opt for 3 easy monthly payments. So let me introduce you to my guest. She is our blue jean chef. Meredith Lawrence is here. Hello.
Hi,
it's
Leah.
great to see you.
Thank you. Nice to be seen.
This is exciting because I'll tell you, you know, and I said at the very beginning, you know, chef-style knife skills are just that, chef-style knife skills.
And they take years to develop, quite frankly. And even when you are a chef, you don't always get the exact same consistent slice all the time, and that's one of the things you get here. But more importantly, it's really easy, and it's so safe. I'm going to show you how your hands, you couldn't even get near the blades if you wanted to. So safe, so consistent, so easy, really tidy. Like we mentioned, that 2-quart container captures everything. Just perfect for the home cook.
My favorite cake is carrot cake. Oh, and when I look at all the things we're going to be able to do, because really what this is my prep help.
Absolutely.
In the kitchen.
You know, when I was working in a restaurant, I'd show up, and I was lucky enough to work in a place that had a prep kitchen, and all those prep chefs would come and they'd give me all of the prep. All the onions are already diced for me, everything. Now you can have your own prep chef. Here's how simple it is. I put the zucchini down that feeding chute. I'm going to press the button, and look, ta-da! This is how easy it is. I am getting sliced zucchini, evenly sliced. Every single one is perfectly sliced. Look at that. That, to me, is heaven.
And can I tell you, so those will be perfect whether you're going to, you know, drizzle them with a little olive oil and roast them, whether you're going to put them in a recipe so that all of them cook evenly. That's the beauty of having a mandolin slicer, because it's a perfect slice in seconds, and every single slice is even.
Right, and if you look up here, you're gonna see how little waste. Look at that. This last slice, you just add to the unit there, and you're ready to go. I'm gonna just swap out the blades. That was the thick blade. I'm gonna show you now the thinner blade. This is how simple it is. Pop that in, put the lid back on. Now the thing that's great about this, the safety precaution, look. I can't touch those blades if I wanted to, right? So, and it's not on. You press the button, it turns on. You let go of the button, it turns off.
That's fantastic.
So there you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and do something that's smaller. Throw in some little radishes there and slice those up. Look at this. So simple. Again, You use the pusher, it pushes it all down, and look down below, you see all those little radishes. And now here's the thing I love, right? So this is easy.
Yeah.
This is super safe, and I'm slicing about 9 radishes at one time.
I know it.
Right? So I'm being efficient at the same time. Look how great that is. I just love that.
So, I mean, there you go. You're ready for your salad. Again, this is the prep help. In seconds, you have perfectly, and can we just say, look at this. Every single one is the same
So
width, the same thickness, and wow, perfectly. And yeah, you would have to have been a chef to have those kinds of knife
without
skills.
doubt, especially with radishes, small things like that, you can't even hold it when you get down to the end.
Yeah.
These are the torture instruments that people used to use, and these things, quite frankly, can be pretty scary.
Right.
Right. Now, even as a
Exactly.
professional chef myself, I have cut myself badly with mandolins. I've had the 4 little julienne stripes in my palm because I've done that. Here, you can't even do that because that blade is so contained inside this unit. Here's my favorite blade, though.
Okay. Tell me what we've.
This is the cubing blade. Never before have I seen an electric mandolin that can cube vegetables. So look at that. Look at this celery just falling through here, being cubed. And it's so simple. To me, that is fantastic.
And can I tell you, I mean, because for those of us who take the shortcut because it saves us time when we go to the supermarket, think what you spend to get the cubed celery in those little tubs.
Oh, yeah.
And how expensive that is. When now you can do the prep, put it in your fridge, it's ready to use when you want to. By the way, over 200 of these are already gone. This is the only electric mandolin in our entire assortment. And here's how long it's been. It's been 8 years since we've had an electric mandolin as of today's special value here on QVC. It was 2008, the last time you had this opportunity.
Isn't that something? That's a long time.
Yeah.
I remember that mandolin, and it did not have a cubing feature.
Really?
No.
So you cubed the celery, and then you went straight
into potatoes. So even potatoes, you know, beautiful little diced potatoes, whatever you're doing them for. Maybe you have an air fryer. You want to do some nice roasted potatoes, beautifully diced, all even in size. You know what that means? I used to have a chef who would scream at me. Yes, it's true. And he would yell, uniformité, uniformity. He wanted everything to be the same size because that's when they all cook the same way, right? It's really, really important.
Well, you know, when you make your hash or your hash browns with those potatoes, it's all going to cook uniformly.
Exactly.
And look at how, I mean, and you did that in seconds.
It looks better, it tastes better, it cooks better when the food is uniform. But here's what I love. It's easy, right? I'm pressing a button, and I'm pushing the food down. It's no big deal. And my hands do not come into contact with those blades. So this is the julienne blade here. So look how nicely that squash just juliennes in there. And again, you're going to see very little waste up here.
I know. It
I
got right
love
down
that.
to the very last sliver. That is fantastic. I have to tell you, so here's what's going on, everybody. This is our only electric mandolin in our assortment. This is it. This is the only one that we have. You haven't seen one as a today's special value in 8 years. 500 people have already placed their orders, and you can see what the retail value would be. We've got a price that's under $50, and remember, if you have a Q card, you can opt for 3 easy payments. You just let us know which color you want. We have green, purple is the most limited, we have blue, we have red, and we have black. And your electric mandolin will come with the 7 blades. It comes with a brush, it comes with the pusher to clean the blades, and all you need to do is let me know what color you want. And by the way, I will tell you, red, extremely popular.
But look at this. See, this is what I love. I am a very tidy cook. It's, you know, whether you call that a curse or a blessing, I don't know. But
That's
look,
a good thing.
Nothing here. This is all contained. And in fact, this will not turn on if that container is not properly underneath the unit. So you couldn't make a mess if you tried. You couldn't stick your hands in there and cut yourself if you tried, and you couldn't make a mess. And I love it for that. So this was the thin julienne. I did the thick and the thin julienne. So we have little tiny matchsticks of carrot here. I love that as well.
Wow. And it's fresh. You know it's fresh because you just julienne yourself.
Exactly.
And what I love is how easy this is to use, Meredith.
Exactly.
It's just the touch of a button.
It really is.
And I'm ready to go.
So here's that grating blade. The grating blade here, what I didn't get to talk about yet, but I will, is how I love how these blades are color coordinated. They're color coded so you know which one goes with which blade. The grating blade is all by itself, but look at this. Say you're having taco night. Maybe you're making mac and cheese. and you need a lot of cheese grated. You know that grater that grates your knuckles.
Right.
We've all done
Little
it,
bits of
right?
you. Yeah, that's not good.
really putting yourself into your dinner, and it's not a good thing. So look at this, and look at I mean, and how long was that, Leah?
Yeah,
that was not
seconds.
long. And look at all that cheese I have grated, and grated beautifully on top of it. Look at that. That is just fantastic, right?
Yeah, can I tell you? So Dan, who's our producer, just said to me, Taco Tuesday just got easier.
No kidding.
Right?
Shred your lettuce, cut your tomatoes, put your cheese here. Look at the cheese we did. That's the grating blade.
Okay.
Here is our 2 julienne blades. So we've got a thin julienne, and we've got, matchsticks. We've got the thick julienne. Look at the cubing blade. Look at the cubing blade. To me, this is amazing. Look how much we were able to do.
I know it.
In such a short period of time.
And so when you're getting ready for your, Thanksgiving stuffing, and this is the prep that's saving you all of that time. So let's do this. And Meredith, as we're taking a look here, because it comes with the 7 blades, and these are all the things that I'm getting included.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. You get that large processing chute, so the whole zucchini or the whole potato can go down there, no problem. That's the extra thick blade that you see there. We haven't shown you that yet. Look at this storage container. I love that. You can see what's going on. It can hold 2 quarts worth of food, and the suction feet. That's so important with a machine like this. This is not bouncing around to your counter, trust me. 1 button to push, so there's no real thing to learn here.
I know it.
1 button, you push it, right? It's like the easy button right there. And then we've got a powerful DC motor, because we know this motor needs to go through whatever food you're putting down there. So you put down that hard cheddar,
hard cheese,
no problem, right?
Yeah. Here's what's going on. 1,200 of these are already gone. And by the way, just to let everyone know, if you would like additional containers, and we're going to show you that in just a little bit, we have a set of 2. They will come with 3 lids, which means you'll have a lid for the one that comes as part of your today's special value, and then 2 additional 2-quart containers. So that's nice to have, especially if you like to do your prep work ahead.
Right.
Here's what you want to do. This is the only electric mandolin slicer we've got in our entire assortment. It comes to us from Cook's It's under $50, and it's been 8 years since we've been able to do this. And now, not only are you able to slice, and not a julienne, but now you can do your cubing, as you saw with the potatoes, just as well. So here's what you'll do. Let me know what color. We have green. We have it for you in purple. Purple is the most limited for the day. We have blue. Lots of you are choosing colors based on what you've got in your kitchen. Red is by far the most popular choice. And this measures just 13 inches by 14 inches, and then it's going to be about 6 inches in depth. So smaller than maybe even your coffee maker.
Exactly.
In most cases. So
smaller footprint than a handheld mandolin, you know, which is great.
Absolutely. And then here's the black one. And then remember, you get all 7 blades, and they are color-coded.
So you get the 2 julienne blades, and because they're in that teal color, they fit into the teal blade.
Okay.
2 slicing discs, and they fit into the teal blade. Okay. And then that teal blade by itself is a thick slice. Okay. Then you get the orange grating slice, and then you see all the yellow pieces, they go together. That's the cubing mechanism and the cubing cleaner.
And we'll show you, and we'll have you kind of walk us through just because there's really no assembly in terms of you're gonna put the 2-quart container underneath, there. You're going to decide on what blade. It sits right into its housing, and then you put the lid on top, and once it's locked into place, you're ready to go.
You're ready to go. Easy. Remember, it won't turn on if that lid is not locked into place. It won't turn on if the container's not underneath. So it's looking after all the safety features for you. It won't let you make a mistake. So perfect that way. So here's what I love, because potatoes are something we slice a lot.
I know.
Dice a lot, grate a lot, and here's what it can do. It can do it all for you. So here's our potato, just beautiful. You want to make scallop potatoes? You want to make potato gratin? You know, you can do that here. And the way to make the best one is to have uniform slices. Look at those beautiful uniform slices. You want to even air fryer at home? You want to make some potato chips? Yes, you do. I know you do.
You know what? Yes.
And you know that I do, because I do it all the time.
Oh, that's perfect.
So here's a way to have your beautiful potatoes sliced and ready to go. Now, if I was making these in the air fryer, I'd soak them right in this container. Then I drain out that water and go ahead, toss them with some oil, and put them right into the air fryer. Look how nice that is.
By the way, I'll just quickly say, 2,000 orders have already been placed for our today's special value. So remember, it's the only electric mandolin in our entire assortment. This is it. And this one now has that cube blade, along with all the other things you're going to love about slicing your potatoes, and julienne and dicing and all the things you would have a hard time doing if you didn't have chef-style knife skills, but it's also really fast and easy. That's what I love.
Right, I mean, so fast, right? Now, so here I just made those matchstick French fries that I want to put, again, maybe in my air fryer, right?
Okay.
Or I want to maybe deep fry them. Maybe I just want to saute them in a pan, but look, beautiful matchsticks, all perfect size. That is a huge deal to me, right? I want everything uniform, and I want to do it fast.